About 3 or 4 years ago on Neil Pickup's podcast, Jerry was calling out LEVAN SAGINASHIVILI, and at that time all of us thought that Jerry is being funny. There is no way he can do anything against LEVAN. He's kind of being borderline delusional. But we also have to keep in mind that even then he was willing to bet one of his cars against LEVAN SAGINASHIVILI's car. I don't know the exact amount, but it could have been easily over $50,000. So even back in 2020, it would have been more prize money for LEVAN than what he has received until now. So it was a really good offer, but the match couldn't happen because there was COVID around that time. People even now wouldn't arm wrestle LEVAN unless they are guaranteed a good amount of money. And Jerry wasn't guaranteed any money in that match. In fact, he was willing to lose a lot of money. So that kind of showed his guts that he had even back in the day. And now he believes that he is going to be stronger than that. So now the match is confirmed and it will happen in December this year at King of the Table. 16 weeks from now, you're going to see a substantial different person, because I have never given 100% to train for arm wrestling, ever. Jerry mentioned that he has a job where he works 55 hours a week and his primary focus, his main goal is his family, then number 2, his job, and arm wrestling comes at number 3. And it has been that way since the beginning of times. But now things will be changing soon. His family is supporting him, and it looked like as if it was the first time when his family told him that now you can focus fully on arm wrestling. Don't think too much about the job, and definitely don't think too much about us. Focus on your match against LEVAN. So everybody is realizing how serious this opportunity is. Jerry was probably never considered the best guy in the world, and maybe he never was. But this is going to be his golden opportunity when he's over 50 years old. People were talking about Devon's age, how amazing it would be if he can truly become the best guy in the world, defeating LEVAN while he's almost 49. Well, Jerry is about 3 years older than Devon, so how about that? So from now on, Jerry is all in on this LEVAN SAGINASHIVILI match. Maybe he's not taking his wife out for dinner anymore, and definitely not going to his kids' sports meets. A truly professional arm wrestler focusing mostly on arm wrestling. I'm not sure if he's not going to go to his job. I think he will. So he's still not a full-time arm wrestler like LEVAN SAGINASHIVILI. But let's see how much he can improve from the last time when he showed up in a really good shape against Cadorette. And also further highlighting the importance that Jerry is giving to this match, he has asked his training partners especially to push him harder than ever before. And he has also hired a guy to prepare some meal plans for him because he wants to get big for this match. If I can get myself in this type of shape but bigger and then get up to 340, then LEVAN is in trouble. So Jerry, when he went to the doctors, he saw that his sugar was high, his blood pressure was high, his cholesterol was high, so everything was kind of problematic. That's why he cleaned up his diet, and that's why he was only 315 pounds against Cadorette. But he's definitely planning to change this now. Jerry believes that jet lag definitely takes a little bit away from you. So if this time LEVAN is the one who has to travel a lot and Jerry gets to stay in his hometown, then it is going to be an advantage for him for sure. But that's not going to stop him from arm wrestling LEVAN anywhere in the world. If LEVAN couldn't get the visa for December for USA, then Jerry is willing to compete in Dubai or in Istanbul or wherever the organizers want him to compete at. If before 2024 there were 2% guys who believed Jerry can defeat LEVAN, now there are 20% of them. So definitely people are having some faith in Jerry Cadorette, and Devon Larratt is one of them. Jerry is the best guy to give it a shot. Maybe Jerry can shock the world. I don't think it is impossible. Devon believes that Jerry has a unique style, and LEVAN, although being the best guy in the world, being strong everywhere, he is still primarily a top roller. And Jerry often does well against top rollers, so he definitely has a chance there. It's just a matter of whether he can access it or not. If he can, then LEVAN is in trouble. If he cannot, then it is going to look like a complete mismatch. What are your thoughts about this match? Please mention in the comments, like the video and subscribe.